Welcome to What the English.
Ever scroll through social media and just feel like everyone else is killing it?
Yeah.
Like they've got it all figured out. Vacations, careers, relationships, the whole nine yards. And you're just, well, kind of stuck.
It's a pretty common feeling, actually.
It is. It's the fear of falling behind. And today, we're going to deep dive into why it hits us so hard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're going to use an excerpt specifically on, the fear of falling behind. And you know what? It might go all the way back to, like, caveman days.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm intrigued.
Right.
Yeah, well, it is kind of ingrained in our evolution, this whole fear thing. Like, way back when, being part of a group, that was survival, right?
Safety in numbers.
Exactly. Protection from predators, getting your hands on food and water, learning the skills you needed, all of it. You were stronger together.
Makes sense. So picture this, right? You've got a bunch of cave people chilling around a fire.
Right.
Some are showing off their new spears. Others are bragging about the mammoth they almost caught. But there's always that one caveman who's just struggling to get his fire going.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's always one.
I bet even back then they felt that twinge of, am I behind?
Totally. And, it wasn't just about ego back then, right? Like, it was a life or death situation.
Right. If you couldn't keep up, you were in trouble.
Exactly. So watching what others did, like really closely, mimicking them, that was how you learn.
Yeah, you copy the best hunter to get better at hunting.
Yeah. It's called social learning, and it's how we evolved, really. It was the most efficient way to adapt and survive.
Like, think about it. You probably learned to ride a bike by watching someone else.
Right.
You saw them do it, and then you gave it a shot.
Exactly. And that same drive to observe and compare, it's still with us.
But doesn't it kind of backfire now? Like in the age of social media?
Oh, absolutely. Social media is like this giant magnifying glass on comparison. Everyone's posting their highlight reel, right?
The perfect dinners.
Yeah, the amazing vacations.
The dream job announcements.
All of it. It creates this totally warped sense of reality, like everyone else is winning.
And the source material really hits on this. It talks about how this affects different age groups. Like teenagers might see their friends constantly at parties.
Yeah.
20-somethings might feel pressured by everyone else landing awesome jobs. And even adults, they get that pang of envy when everyone seems to be buying houses and cars. Like everyone's keeping up with the Joneses online.
Oh, yeah. And that pressure, it feeds this thing called FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Exactly. And it's not just a young person thing.
Right.
It hits everyone, just in different ways. And all that comparing can really mess with your head.
So it's not just me.
No, not at all. It's actually kind of comforting, isn't it? Knowing that this fear, it comes from this really old survival instinct.
Yeah, it makes it feel a little less, personal.
Absolutely. It helps put things in perspective. It's not about ignoring the feeling, but kind of understanding where it comes from.
So instead of constantly comparing ourselves, maybe we should shift focus to our own progress.
Exactly. Like, what have you accomplished recently that you're proud of?
Yeah, even if it's small.
It all matters. Every step forward is a win.
So next time you're feeling behind, think of those cavemen.
Yeah.
They were just trying to fit in to survive.
Right.
Our world's totally different now.
Yeah.
But our brains, well, they haven't quite caught up.
Yeah, and it's totally okay to feel this way, but we can change how we think about it.
Okay.
Recognize the feeling, get where it's coming from, and then gently shift your focus back to your own path.
Like we're all walking around with these ancient brains trying to figure out modern life.
Yeah.
And maybe that's kind of cool.
It is.
We're all learning and growing and hopefully not taking ourselves too seriously along the way.
Absolutely. That's the key.
Right. All right, that's it for a deep dive this week. Thanks for listening.